The Haunted Amityville Tapes was a web series with, spoiler, no obvious conclusion or any conclusion at all. It was a YouTuber stuff created by Rick Now TV, link is in the description, lasted for 16 seasons. Well, the seasons did not run through a year each, so take it for what it is. The series also tells you that it has a certain number of episodes per season, but this is not missing media. This is part of the found footage angle of the whole thing, presenting this as there are missing media, but it's actually, if you count the episodes, because at some point he skips from titling episode season X, episode Y, to episode 40 and starts to go with that. So if you add up the episodes, it shows that yes, there are no missing episodes. At first, nothing indicates this footage is being from within the city of Amityville or especially the house, and no, does not play in the house. Uh, Neither has a real life location of Amityville, not even in the props. At least until season 3, episode 19, you know, where a disclaimer card is inserted into the video naming Amityville within the video. Until that, it is on in the description of the videos. Season 4 is where he actually shows the location being Amityville. It's probably just a one-way trip, of course, but you know, it's nice to have that. I did not even expect that. Season 4 is where the supposed series title is coming from, the Haunted Amityville Tapes. Before that is just some ghost story and, you know, without title. For season 1 there are 3 locations plus a random hitchhiker ghost. For season 2 we get this ring girl, Samara it was called, and she's the voicing for this season 2 for the found for video. In season 3, the guy who is making these videos starts doing seances, Ouija board, tarot cards, whatnot. So he's going with things thematically, at least tries. Sometimes it gets too overcrowded, sometimes it's focusing just too much on one thing. It's, it's still watchable if you like Ghost Hunter streaming series or TV series. Season 5 to 8 is for one where he's experimenting with ideas and the ghost starting to cause real harm. So you would expect that to culminate to somewhere, but instead he's opting later to continue indefinitely. And at the point with season 6 he just abandoned the series, unfortunately. Season 9 and even before, the effects fade out of the series, and starting with season 9 goes back to, but opts to episode numbering. I said 40, 41, 43 and so on. Episode 44 is greatly breaking immersion as the repairman from seasons ago come back for his toolbox. What was it, 5 years between the 2 episodes in universe? But season 10 is still not without some craft. A new ghost is established after the hitchhiker guy and the Ringo girl. The neighborhood woman with the missing cat, who comes, talks a bit, gets out of frame, and disappears. She happened in one previous episode, but that was just like some neighbor visiting. Now she's a ghost. It's fun. It's too bad she's not very much built upon later. With season 11, we move out of the house again, supposedly to Europe. But then, why is on the screen Asian writing? I have no idea. Anyway, the damn here is that the ghosts are now following the dude outside the house. The season ends on a cliffhanger promising a spiritist exorcist coming to the apartment, and the promise is to find out what is causing the haunting, why is there haunting, what to do about it. You know the drill. It would still be acceptable because all these episodes are like 2 minutes each, so it's not too long if you just binge through or something. He spends most of the season 13 in Italy, where his uncle's house is reckoned to be, so we are still waiting for the promised paranormal investigator to show up. In season 15, we finally get this paranormal dude. Still counts in my book, better than nothing. Do we get the explanation though? Of course not. This is an infinite YouTube series. You can't get money of it if you explain things and get to a conclusion. You know what's even more sad? This show is mostly a bucking around the bush. So tiresome after a while that he comes up with some gimmick, pulls it through a season, and throws it away. In if you watch, if you look up the channel's content, what came after season 16, the last episode in this series, it's Godzilla walking around the garden and UFOs landing. What even was that? So things did not end up in a satisfying manner. It is an interesting thing if you don't want to watch the playlist for individual seasons. You can opt to 91 minutes feature length movie he glued from these episodes. It's kind of working. Again, the problem is we never get to a definite conclusion, no explanation why it's happening, what is happening, if there is a connection to the Amityville horror. And as I told, the channel just dropped out things like UFOs and Shin Godzilla in the same style as these 2 minute shorts. And, I get the intention, but that's not why we were watching this. It feels like I wasted my time with this series only because at the very end of his movie version, or even just put up a disclaimer on your channel, there is the channel description part. Channel creator disappeared, and these are all his footages, so we put up this on YouTube to tell how scary stuffs are in the world, and there are more things than your imagination can come up. I don't know the Shakespearean line, okay? Or simply move out of the house because, oh, okay, the ghosts are following you around, so you can't move, just move out. Just the title card that channel creator disappeared or died or something. Disappeared, yeah. That's more convenient, and you can just move to a new channel. It even works if you